Hi Pisces, this is going to be your art channeled message. I channel messages through art, creativity. I really hope my messages inspire you to see the art within yourself, within your journey, within anything, because everything is symbolic, everything has a meaning to it, and we all start from zero. It's the fool's journey. If you'd like a personal message, personal reading, I offer 2 options. All of the information you need is already in the description box under each video. But if you have further questions, just an email away. There's no rules to my messages either, so if this finds you, it's meant for you. No matter if you're that sign, just nothing. Everyone is welcome here. You can binge watch them, anything. What I started drawing was a teepee / cave with an entrance. You're going to be walking into something, Pisces. It's very mysterious because, what's in the cave? On the outside looking in, that's what it feels like. You're on the outside looking in. You're left with a mystery. You either have to see for yourself or guess. A lot of curiosity here. I'm also seeing your curiosity will be your biggest win and downfall. Some people are so curious that they go anywhere, with anyone, doing anything, and quite often, curiosity will kill the cat. Curiosity can be a lot of our downfalls. I heard independence. Cats are very independent. I can do so many things by myself, but just be careful. I feel urged to say that. I feel like that's a message from spirit. Apparently, the floor of a teepee represents our earth, where we live. The walls represent the sky, and the poles that hold the structure together represent the connection from earth to the spirit world. So as soon as you go in that cave, Pisces, not only are you sheltered and safe, because it's a teepee, it's a form of shelter, we've learned that in history class. Not only are you safe, but you're always connected to a higher plane. Strong emphasis on shelter, finding shelter, seeking shelter. And lastly, you know how they say, even in nature, there's certain legends or areas with high paranormal sightings, something angelic, unexplainable. I even just got portal, connection to another world, like I said with the teepee. It's already making sense. This low-key gives me National Park, Missing 411 vibes. A popular legend with that phenomenon is that people aren't really disappearing, they're just in a different reality. It's a portal or a black hole. There's many theories, but that one is the most interesting to me. And if you don't know what Missing 411 is, brief rundown. There's many people that go missing in national parks without a trace. Sometimes it's under the same circumstances. It's just very bizarre. And that's one of the theories. And it just popped into my head. So I think it's significant. It's like a metaphor for what I'm going to be talking about. So it's like you're going to be entering or walking into a different reality. What if these people aren't really lost? What if they're not missing? What if they don't want to be found? It's not as weird as that sounds. What if they're just in a different reality? What if black holes and portals really do exist? But I feel like most of this is just a metaphor. A lot of things are going to change for you. You're just stepping into a new reality. And you're about to connect with something far greater, almost. And I feel like I'm not getting the woods, the forest, that type of setting for no reason. So perhaps you are near or you visit a lot an area where a lot of weird things happen. Like phenomenons, legends, tales, things of that nature. Literally, it's in nature. I feel like a lot of you are actually going to find a spot or have a lot of strange occurrences because you're that connected to higher realms. It's very interesting. It's a lot to take in, especially if you don't know what I'm really talking about with missing 411, but 411. Let's see. We have strength. This kills me because I'm really drawn to the lion on the strength card. Lions are supposed to be brave, courageous, it stands for courage, but this lion looks terrified. The lion looks like it saw a ghost. It looks like it saw something that is not normal. And I'm thinking of those scenes in movies where you know something's wrong when even the toughest animals or the toughest creatures run away. Like, run away. Like, get out of there. Like, I want nothing to do with that. And I'm getting to, like, different realms, different portals, different realities. You could just be really, really connected to certain things right now, and it's kind of creeping you out. Maybe a lot of you are sort of beginners when it comes to your gifts or something. Like, you hear something or something like that and you're like, what was that? What does that even mean? I'm getting infinity too. Something about an infinite portal. Something never closes. It reminds me of what they call that Lion's Gate, where the energy to each side is significantly higher and greater. So this could almost be a part of that. 3 of Swords. Remember how I said curiosity kills the cat? Metaphorically, of course. I'm seeing because of your curiosity, you're going to do something and immediately regret it. So once again, you don't need to do everything alone. You don't need to do everything by yourself, especially if you're hiking. I'm getting hiking on mountains, stuff like that, where you know, like, you're in a vulnerable position. Please go with somebody. Please be accompanied by somebody. Yeah, hiking, movement. Be safe. It's like a lot of you are definitely going to come across something that doesn't make any sense. Like, what am I hearing? What am I seeing? Remember I said it's like curiosity. You can either guess what it is or go in and see for yourself. But at what cost? Like, you literally don't know. I'm getting 3 of Swords. It's like chance. It's either really good or really bad. And didn't I even say that with curiosity can be amazing? It's like you discover so many things. But what if you discover something that you don't want to see? What if you discover a part of yourself that you'd rather not see? I'm also getting light and dark. Like, dark powers, light powers. Dark entities, light entities. The Lovers. For some reason I got love and light. Not everything is love and light. I'm also getting be careful what you dabble in. Curiosity can also have to do with, like, dabbling in, for example, some people dabble in magic or witchcraft and they have no idea what they're doing. Something like that. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that, what I just said. The Tower reminds me of the Strength card. I'm seeing them both as the same thing. Something that's very weird, very shocking. I'm getting as soon as you go in somewhere, you're going right back out. As soon as you're curious, oh, I'm gonna go in, you see something, you're out. I feel like also you see something in the woods. I don't want to like say this in a scary way. It's like, you know how some people just have those little paranormal experiences where they see something and they just never saw it before. It's like they live to tell the tale. I even mentioned a tale. Things you might hear that happened there. Then we have bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. Immediately drawn to that. It's like the shelter, and then there's the door, you're walking through it. You might even get a very tempting offer, and you're very curious about it. It's like, is this good for me? Yeah, a tempting offer. Something is coming towards you. Reminds me of the masculine reading I just did. Not all that glitters is gold. Yeah, not all that glitters is gold. Sometimes you really don't need to know what's behind the door. Sometimes you really don't need to take every offer or do everything just because you're curious about it. But yeah, for real, I'm seeing it's like you're walking into a building or you're walking into a structure, like a shelter, and just immediately running back out. And also getting it when you see somebody that you don't want to see, you're like, bye, I'm out of here. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to accept that from you. And I hear about travel and movement. Interesting. Isolation. This is really funny because I was literally about to say, like, missing 411. You're not necessarily missing. It's like you don't want to be found. I even said that in the beginning. I feel like you're missing, but only to this person. Like, you just sort of disappeared. Isolation. You did that on purpose. Feels like a fake your own death type thing, but you really didn't. It just felt that way because you're literally just, you're out, gone. I'm even seeing you left somebody wondering a lot, like, where did you go? It reminds me too of like missing persons cases. How the families feel like there's just a lack of closure. A lot of lack of closure here. Someone feels not at ease. I'm getting so many different things, honestly. I'm also getting with the tuxedo, not everything is as it appears. I said this a few times in readings, like the Dead Sea. There's so much of the ocean we haven't explored yet, so who knows what kind of things exist down there. A lot of times it seems far-fetched to believe in certain things, but when certain things are unexplainable, what else can you do besides just wonder? So I feel like something's very curious is going to happen to you. Possibly paranormal, possibly you're just very connected to other realms. Okay, let's get... If I paint something, I don't want to have to explain what it is. Oh my god, this card came out for other zodiac signs. Didn't I just say, sometimes when you don't have an explanation, you don't have closure. And that's what causes, like, I guess got mass hysteria or hysteria around certain concepts, certain legends, certain things like missing 411, because you just can't explain it. Some things are unexplainable. And I feel like what you're going to see is going to be unexplainable. Like, what is that? What was that? Okay, Pisces. That's the end of this channeled message. Please like, subscribe, support the channel in any way you can. I really hope you found this interesting, despite it being very, very different. It's just one of those messages that doesn't make sense at parts of it, but then it comes together at the end. Already makes sense. Okay, Pisces. Bye.